Hi everybody! Today we are making 4 quick and easy cards. These are going to be perfect if you don't have a ton of supplies. We are not using any special tools to create these cool texture on our cards just with scoring. So I'm so excited to show that to you. I'm so glad that you're here. My name is Julie Baca. Welcome to sunnyDayStamping.com. Let's get started. So to create that line texture, you can use the scoring blade on your paper trimmer, or if you have a Simply scoreboard, you can use that. I'm going to use the Simply scoreboard just because it is going to be so much quicker to just make the marks. This also gives a deeper impression. And since we're using this really as the focal point, the cool part of the card, I want that texture to really stand out. So for card design number 1, you're going to put your paper in the scoreboard with the short end at the top. For this design, we are going to do five long lines that are very close together. So everywhere where there is a line on your scoreboard, you are going to score it. So those are going to be 1/8 of an inch apart. And I started that at 2 5/8. And check this out. Look at that gorgeous texture. It took us just a second. Yes, it curves your paper a little bit, but once you glue it down, it won't matter at all. Now the measurements for all the cards we're going to make and all of the different designs are on the project sheet. Make sure you're on my email list. The sign-up link is in the description of this video. I emailed this out this morning and it's free for that first week, so make sure to download it right away and then it goes to my tutorial store. You can also find the measurements on my blog post, sunnyDayStamping.com. Now I'm going to show you how to turn this into just such a quick and easy card. Just put the sentiment right there in the middle. And then we'll just put this flower just for a little pop of color. I was in a super cheerful mood, so all my colors today are like really bright. So we're going to put this on a piece of petunia pop. The measurements for this are on the blog post or on the project sheet. And then we'll put this on a Daffodil Delight card base, which is the same color as this flower. Stampin' Up! Is awesome at coordinating, so everything just looks so put together. Then if you've got them, add a couple of gems just to give it a little extra little oomph. I think I'll put that one right on the eye there. And then right here. There's card number 1. Literally took us like a minute. Card number 2, this one is slightly more difficult. These are going to increase in difficulty, but they're all very, very simple. And honestly, you do not have to do them like me. Just start scoring and see if you like it. This card, do the short end up at the top. We're going to do a 1/2 inch border on each side, indent, and then do 2 lines each. So on this side, we're going to do a 1/2 inch, which is right there, and then go up 1/4 inch to 3/4. And then you can either flip this around and do it that way on that side, or we can just go over here to the 2 3/4 and the 3. So you can see those lines. When you put it on your card, you may want to put it on there like this so that they are raised up. It really is up to you which side you use on your card. Okay, here is another quick and easy card idea for this layout. Just put your sentiment right there in the middle. And then I'm just going to grab that leaf in the shaded spruce. All of the cards today, I'm using this new stamp set with you in mind. I'm loving these huge, bold sentiment, which really allows you to do simple cards because it fills up the whole space. And then it just has some cute little accents like I'm using here. So now we're gonna layer this with Coastal Cabana. And then I use that shaded spruce ink. So I'm gonna use a shaded spruce card base. You can glue this directly to your card base, but I am going to pop it up with dimensionals just so you can see what that looks like. This kind of gives it a little bit of lift. It's kind of the next step up from gluing it on your card. This is really a great way to make a really simple card look interesting just by popping that up. Then we're going to add a couple of gems to this card too. There we go, card number 2, really clean and crisp. Card number 3, this one is going to be diagonal. So just put it in your scoreboard so that one end is touching here and the other end is touching here. Now we're going to indent 3/4 of an inch and then add 3 diagonal lines. So like I said, we're going to start at 3/4 of an inch right here. And then we're going to do the 1/4 inch intervals. That means you're going to go to one line, skip it, and go to the next. Go to the next line, skip it, and go to the next. The trick to this one is keep your paper where it is and then do it on this side. That way your lines are all going to be in the same direction. So even if you don't get them at the right intervals or whatever, if they match on each side, it's going to look great. So for me on this side, I'm going to score at the 5-inch, but that might not be where you do it, depending on where you put this corner. That's why I'm saying whatever you do on this side, do on this side. Now, you can do 3/4 of an inch either way. And the way I'm measuring that is I can either look here or honestly, I just counted and I listened for the sound of my stylus on here because my eyes aren't so great. So I just counted up 6. So I put my stylus where my point was, and then I go 1, 2. You hear that? And then that hits me right here at the 5. And you can double check yourself on this side, so you don't even have to measure over here. You can just count. So put your stylus on the point of on the edge of the scoreboard here, and then just count. So that was 6 clicks. So I'm going to put my stylus here and count. Whoops, I slipped. So 6. Yep, and now we'll be able to score it at 1/4 inch intervals. So we're going to skip one and go to the next. Skip one and go to the next. Look at those great diagonals. For this card, we're just going to take another stamp out of that stamp set. And then another one of the cute little images in there. Then we're going to layer this with 2 more bright colors. We're going to use Daffodil Delight and then the Coastal Cabana ink. So I'm going to use the Coastal Cabana card base. Take a look at that quick and easy card with that really interesting diagonal lines. So we've done 2 in landscape and we're going to do 2 in portrait. This is the last one and it is my favorite. So for this one, you're going to put the long edge at the top and then you're going to score it at 3. See, even I use the project sheets. I print them out so that I've got my measurements right there. You're going to score that at 3 3/4 inches right here. Then you're going to rotate it so that the short end is at the top and you're going to score it at 1/4 inch intervals. So that means you're going to skip the first one and go to the next one, but you're going to stop at that score line. So you're going to score every other down to that score line. I meant to tell you this at the beginning. The stylus that comes with the Simply Scored has a thicker end and a thinner end. You want to be using the thinner end. I mean, it just makes a deeper impression. It's still going to make an impression. So then just go all the way down, going every other one, just making sure to stop at that score line. Look at that. Isn't that so cool? But I can see that I kind of went over the line a little bit in some places. So I'm going to turn mine and I'm going to just go back and I'm going to just reinforce that line here so it is nice and crisp. So you can use it on your card this way or you can flip it over and use it that way. Okay, I'm using the last of the 4 sentiments that come in this stamp set. And then, of course, it comes with a cutie patootie little heart. So I got to use that. Next, you're going to layer it on a piece of Coastal Cabana and then put that on a piece of Petunia Pop, which is the same color as the heart. And then add one little gem right there in the middle of that heart. And then here's a closer look at that card. You could also put this at the top if you want to. Like, there are just so many possibilities. So just get your scoreboard out and just start creating designs. If you love learning card making techniques, you'll really love this monthly class. It's called Techniques, Templates, and Fun Folds. I get together with Jackie and Heidi, and we create this class to help build your card making skills, build your confidence, and just learn new fun things. So this is free with a $50 Stampin' Up! Order with me in the month that it comes out. It's also free to my team members, or you can just get it from my tutorial store. Thank you so much for watching today. I put out a new video every Friday, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of them. Thank you so much for watching. Have a sunny day.